I'm a programmer by race. Didn't have much of a choice because peer pressure works differently when you grow up in India. You know, like in most countries, peer pressure makes you drink alcohol or take drugs at a young age. In India, you just become an engineer with a drug and alcohol problem. I used to program vibrators for a living. Yeah, you're welcome, one person. Yeah, I designed something called the Rabbit. It was featured on Sex and the City. Yeah, more fans. Yeah, I designed something that has multiple arousal levels. So.
Yeah, it does.
You can't put that stuff on your resume, though. People get triggered immediately, you know. I actually designed the microchip that goes inside the vibrator, so technically, I designed the brains of an intelligent penis, which is hard to do because there's no point of reference, you know. There's a lot of guesswork involved. One of my friends was like, "Oh, you designed vibrators? It's not a very Indian thing to do." I was like, "Hey, man, I've given people more orgasms remotely than in person, so pretty Indian, okay?" Yeah. I grew this beard because I stopped flying, so like make the most of it, you know. People's comments change every week, you know. In the first week, they're like, "Oh, I like the stubble look. It's interesting." Yeah. 2 weeks into it, they're like, "Oh, rugged look. Dangerous." 3 months into it, they're like, "Whose side are you on? Are you with us or against us? What is your plan?" Yeah. But had a pretty eventful 2 years. I think all of us were pretty productive over the last couple of years, you know, like during the pandemic. We were pretty productive, all of us. Yeah, we all finished Netflix. That was cool, right? One virus Netflix done. We finished it. We've been done with it, man. It's awesome. I saw all the documentaries on Netflix, and I love the Planet Earth documentaries, you know, because it gives me all these facts about nature. It's amazing, right? Like David Attenborough was talking about the capybara, right? The capybara is the largest rodent on the planet. I was like, that's a cool factoid that I can use in useless conversations. One of my friends was complaining about his rodent problem. I was like, "Hey man, look on the bright side. It's not a capybara. That's the largest rodent on the planet. This is just a baby mouse. The rent control is worth it. You should stay." I like how they have storylines around all the animals that they cover, you know, like Attenborough's talking about the bonobos, right? "The bonobos are the only other primates that mate for pleasure. Here's Jack looking for his Jill." Meanwhile, the producer just chimes in, "Jack and Jill are actually related." "Even better." Marvelous. It's amazing. You should check it out. I like watching documentaries that have Indian people in it because I want to see how it's being represented in mainstream media, right? It's important to me, right? I saw Bikram Yoga. It's about a creepy yoga instructor, so I wasn't impressed. Here's a tip, guys. If a yoga instructor is always wearing Speedos, he's going to show you his third eye, so... Right, some Bikram people in the crowd. Evaluating what else to do. Saw a documentary about the Rubik's Cube. Riveting stuff. The world record for solving the Rubik's Cube is 4 seconds. I was like, that's incredible. But why'd I have to watch this for 2 hours? Like, this could have been a TikTok video, man. That's all we needed. Gained a bunch of weight, and it's weird. It's just been crazy. I gained so much weight. And you know you've gained too much weight when your Face ID in your phone stops working. I was like, this is a subtle fat shame filter, you know. Yeah, but I started going to the gym again, started, tracking my steps. It's very good. I got this Fitbit, it tracks your steps, but it also tracks your sleep, and it gives you points for both. And I've been using this for the last 6 months, and it turns out I've been sleeping more than I've been walking. And Fitbit's like, "You're crushing it." I was like, "Thanks, Fitbit. You're such a good workout buddy." Sleep, food, and sex, man. That's a trifecta of pleasure. I think sleep wins over food and sex because it's free. Food and sex so much more expensive, right? And when you have good food or good sex, you get better sleep. So sleep always wins. I told this to a friend of mine. He's like, "Hey, man, I think you might be depressed." like you're just jealous because you don't sleep well.